Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'm going to leave them here. It's King Deshret's will.
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now...
A true worshipper of the fates.
Alright, we're jumping right into it. If I remember last time, we thought Sino was a mole, and then we figured out that he wasn't a mole. The Academia has just been tracking him, but like not actually tracking him, just predicting where he's going. And now he's like, okay, but if they're predicting where I'm going, let's go where I wouldn't go. And that's what we're doing right now.
There's something here.
He's not a mole because he doesn't dig in sand.
What's this?
Wait, he's digging in sand. Hold on.
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
You fly.
Okay. So we have.
Do you think if she flies, she leaves a trail in the sand because, like, you know, she has to push off the air?
Yeah. She's like one of those, like, stones they found in the desert that travel through waters.
These are likely
the Rolling Stones?
Academia-developed
Oh,
device,
God.
something akin to
Is that how they got their name?
Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way because there are device fragments scattered around here.
What the hell even is that supposed to look like?
No.
Let's split up and search the area.
So, like,
Chances
they're
are
supposed
that
to
we'll
be
find other things
devices that
nearby.
scan your brain. But, like, I guess they couldn't make it look too much like that.
Why
So
would they just leave one of those valuable pieces of technology out there?
Because apparently it fell off the cart when they were transporting the bodies.
Like, oh, they lost a couple.
Looks kind of scary.
You know,
the
definitely a device
in its
used to
unlimited
extract divine
unlimited
knowledge.
funding.
yeah, you said that they don't look like brain scanners, or they tried to make them look like brain scanners. That's exactly what they
How did
fucking
it
look
end
like,
up
because that's what I
buried in the
thought when I
sand?
first saw it. Wait, that's a helmet.
Can't have been part of. They must have been attacked along the way.
Yeah, but like I think of like
What?
EKG
Oh, yeah, okay.
or is it EEG? I think it's EEG because EKG I think is
I hope
for the
you're
heart.
okay.
I don't remember. I didn't go to medical school.
I'm not texting my brother at 9 o'clock at night to ask him this.
Don't worry. Your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Your grandpa
Resacting
is a
signs of
bumbling idiot
starvation
that
or
pushes himself
dehydration,
into the sand.
which means
We
we
got
should
you a
be
new
able to
grandpa.
catch
He's
up.
back at the stable.
One more thing. Given that I believe the attack
I want
must have
Grandpa.
happened
Grandpa at
prior
home.
to the sandstorm.
We have grandpa at home. None of these are your
Let's
actual
get
grandpa.
going. They can't have gone far.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
Am I bird saying that?
But
No,
you're
it's
flying,
Paimon.
aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Yeah, it don't get as much traction.
Of course it is.
You gonna elaborate on that, Paimon? Why it's more tiring? Or are you just gonna be a whiny bitch?
Voices over there.
You hear them too?
It sounds like an
I
argument.
thought they were only in my head.
Man,
Whoa, you have really good
I
ears.
don't know if schizophrenia was like transmitted.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
How are they not noticing us? We're like 20 feet from them.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen.
If you had informed me
Al
sooner,
Hatham,
there'd
can
be
you stop
plenty of
talking
room
so
for us.
loudly? They'll hear us.
Dia's conversation? Dia whips around. What the fuck you say?
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Tia? Why would you? Tia!
This is why you don't bring kids into a war zone.
Huh?
Yeah, also why didn't we not try to stop him at all?
Yeah, he kind of just ran over and then, oh, hello.
Say you'd help me find Grandpa?
She whips around and punches him.
Why are you on their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village.
Are we not? We're just gonna jump to conclusions. We're like, isn't she supposed to be on our side, even if people pay her? We're just gonna be like, yeah, you're talking to these people. You're not totally doing double-sided stuff, right?
So, This is the great General
Well,
Mahamat.
that's what we were supposed to think. We're supposed to jump to
You'd be
conclusions
better off
because
as my
I don't know. I
assistant
guess
than hanging around
Because
with
if we
Right,
don't,
just
there's a
like we
lot of
can't
plot
think for
holes.
Seen for
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
The side who pays me the most.
wait. This next line.
Shut it, Paimon.
Thank you. Finally, someone said it.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Okay.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
Wait,
What?
so like, how long ago did King Deshret die? Like, these people have never experienced being ruled over. Why do they suddenly want to be ruled over? Don't they
don't-
hate being oppressed by the academia anyways? Wouldn't just, being under a new ruler just be a change of hands?
I would say under new management, but sure.
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King
I'm
Deshret.
a desert dweller.
Whether
It's not too late yet. The village keep mad scholars.
you don't understand, my dear lady.
Milady.
My
Pursuing
lady.
Our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the
Is it
chance of
though?
success is one
Is it
in
really?
a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Oh,
Really?
I don't.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up
Even if,
disbanding the
you keep buying
Eremites?
lottery tickets
Your
with that 1 in a
Eremites,
billion
which you've worked
chance.
so hard for all these years?
Even if you keep just
Yes.
throwing your life away,
99% of gamblers win before they make it big.
We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you
What do
see
you mean? They
now
do.
is cracks in this desiccated
I
land.
can
the
see the
moon
moon
is
right
shining
now.
right now.
Fate. With these scholars in our custody.
There's the
we'll
light of the
stop
moon right there.
his forces and
It's going across the
find
screen.
The wall of Samia.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison.
All you have to do is vote him out.
If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the academia.
Why'd you have to
but neither
specify
of
the
them are
men?
as arrogant as you are.
They look more like
This book nerd
pawns
and
of
this
the
furry.
academia to me.
I'm not listening to these two people.
Anything the people of Greater Lord Rukadavada have to say. Filthy traitors.
This guy looks like he's into
Your
anal, and the other guy
god
looks like he dresses up in
abandoned
furry
all
conventions.
honor and
Yeah.
betrayed King Deshret. We desert
These two are
dwellers will
obviously
never trust
controlled by the
likes of
soy.
The soy
It's impossible
wojaks
to
at the
communicate with
academia.
someone so hostile.
Not like us red-pilled chads over here.
Perhaps we should.
Do you
That's why we
really
wear these
believe
red
that by
scarves to
kidnapping
signify our
scholars,
red
you'll be able to
pilledness?
negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage.
What?
He's
These
basically
scholars
saying,
were
I'm
exiled
worth
from the
more
academia.
because
I, on the
I'm
other
the
hand,
scribe.
am their current scribe, and will
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
precisely.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
I'm okay with this decision.
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd
But
get
I'm
the
into
chance
it.
to observe
Yeah.
the scholars. Perhaps
That's my
I'll
kink,
find
don't
out
you
the
see?
truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you.
Yes, you are.
I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the academia?
I hate writing shit down.
Not all desert dwellers
Only got on this
believe
job
in
for the
King
money.
Deshret,
Yeah.
and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
Cool.
You academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that
hypocrite?
wall. I've made
Wait,
myself clear enough.
a hypocrite.
I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Hippocrip?
Not so fast.
Hippocrip walk?
He's a crip. Get him.
He's-
I'll hate them.
I knew he's wearing blue for a reason.
Just said.
This is Blood's territory.
I never make empty promises.
You just
Except
make,
for that one time I did.
yeah, you just make not kind of empty promises. It's not lying.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Your mouth didn't even move.
Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
Fuck no.
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right
Oh!
Now this is getting somewhere.
Come on, Raman, don't be a coward.
Come on,
If you're
Ramen.
serious about taking on the academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
And he just turns into
On
steel.
From the flame mane.
He's an iron girder in the next scene.
Interest. What if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to...
You're not wrong,
Mercs.
but this is different.
Merkety
I promised
merk
my
merk.
friends that we'd bring back the village.
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
What?
They're cutting off her arm.
Okay.
Don't listen to
This
him.
is pretty fucking
We're
hardcore.
trying to negotiate.
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We
She just
came here
pops
to
the arm
save
out of her
lives.
socket. Yeah, it's a
One arm for
prosthetic.
that
Yeah.
many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me.
Needs to be oiled too.
Raman,
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Let's go.
No. Dia, what are you gonna do?
Let's go. Skip to it. Let's go. I want to see the arm get cut
You
off.
don't have to go this far.
that's not for you.
Come on. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Dia, run.
Do it. Okay. No.
Stop.
Aw.
Did you really think
What's
they'd actually
wrong?
do something like
Can't
that?
do it.
I was hoping for it.
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces?
I don't know, to prove a point, I'm into it. Sona's like, damn it.
You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
I'm good.
So, time to wait. So what's the plan? We show up
You're all
and we
here
look
so
cute.
What's the plan? I don't know.
So you had the plan.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
No, I'm not
No.
sure. Please leave him here.
Yeah,
I'll
after
watch
what
from
happened last
safe
time, also that
distance.
kid running in the background looked exactly like him.
I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
It's
Okay.
Saki.
Let's go then. Dia,
Saki.
Saki.
what's the matter?
John Madden.
I heard.
John Madden. John Madden. John Madden football.
Okay, understood? Or I'll
Yes,
be
Mommy.
very
I mean,
upset
Candace.
with you. Fine.
They got here before us.
Well, they did say meet us here in the desert, so.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Yes, please kill yourself.
Is everything ready?
So why do we want this guy
Absolutely.
again?
You brought fewer people than I imagined.
Wait, what?
Why do we want this guy?
It's because it's Isak's
Bring him
grandpa.
over.
But not really his grandpa.
Yeah, it's just the person he calls grandpa.
Grandpa!
See?
Who are you?
Only one of them!
Ron,
Where am I?
I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
I'm focused on the big moto in the background.
Moto likes you.
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think?
Not really, but okay.
And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already
Oh,
a
we're getting
huge
political again, are we?
compromise on my
Oh
part.
no.
Don't you think you have
I can spit politics, don't worry. I can talk about this all day.
It's because you're Canadian, I'm not.
You stay right there.
Now, things are getting heated. With any political debate, of course, there has to be violence.
No. Dia, that's not the weapon you're supposed to be using. That's not good for you. You should have debate club.
Flame, what do you think you're doing?
Grandpa! What's your secret heroin recipe? Please tell me!
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
I don't know, probably because he doesn't want to kill anyone?
Earthquake!
What? Is it an earthquake if it's a sand whirlpool?
Grandpa's sitting there like, I remember back in my day when candy was a nickel. Come with me, I'll show you my meth den.
How does an earthquake work in the desert?
By working in the desert? I don't know. Don't ask me.
Paimon's dead.
Harumph.
Mouthful of sand.
Everyone just opens their mouth.
This day's going just
That's
great.
a big chussy.
Can't just say that out of
What a
context.
nuisance.
What a nuisance that this sandstorm sucked us down into a cave.
The sand dune collapsed.
Yeah, no shit.
I saw an energy field.
I think anyone with eyes
The
can
village
tell us
keeper
that.
protected us.
Thanks, Sino.
It glowed green with
I
tendril.
grabbed the wrong person, fuck.
Just like you said.
I wanted to grab the woman.
I wanted to grab the big titty girl.
Grandpa?
God damn it, who are you?
Oh no.
Hey, look around you.
You said you had a fucking 8-ball on you, where the fuck did it go?
Did there used to be a temple here?
You mean, like, right next to the giant fucking...
It's
Pyramid?
when the sand dune
No.
collapsed, it exposed these underground structures.
It's almost like the pyramid goes.
That's just a tourist
deeper.
trap, what are you
It's-
talking about?
The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state
That
we see
reminds
now.
me. Do the pyramids of how far down do the pyramids of Giza have to go to get down to the foundation?
I don't know.
It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
And are the pyramids of Giza slowly getting buried by sand? I don't know.
Pretty sure they have someone on that.
Miracle. Praise
They just
King
all the
Deshret.
archaeologists with their little dust things just slowly dusting off the side.
Yeah, that's why it takes so long to unearth.
Doing
They wake up and it's a windy day and they're like, fuck!
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me.
It's not luck, it's just coincidence.
All right, get your shovels out, guys.
Dig your own grave, come on.
Most of them seem in really bad shape, except for
They
him.
they just
He got off
sat
light.
there lightly moaning. Yeah, really bad shape.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for
Which one?
conflict. Our exalted Lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
Or it's just a fucking okay, calm down. It's just a fucking coincidence that a sandstorm happened and Grandpa turned into Sonic the Hedgehog, only green.
The green
As it
blur.
happens,
Yeah,
I want to take a look inside too.
He just as he lights up fucking Green Hill Zone.
yeah.
What are you doing?
He grabs the child, boing!
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear.
No, don't tell me you believe this too.
Two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would
Why?
be a shame not to witness them both.
Where are we gonna find out?
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
I'm not.
Indeed.
I'm interested in knowledge.
In my view,
and
gods are just a
Lamborghinis.
higher form of new discoveries are always worth investing.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'm going to
them
leave
here.
them here. It's King Deshret's will.
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now,
Ah, a true worshipper of the fates. How are plants growing down here?
Dendro energy, I guess. I don't fucking know.
It's full of life here.
That's what I
This
said.
defies comprehension.
That's also what I said.
Yeah.
So I know, stop
There's
reaching
so
in my
many
mind.
plants. It's so pretty.
I hear your
Sir
thoughts.
Rahman,
Tainari?
Huh? Me?
He doesn't deserve sir.
do you see another Rahman here?
Yeah, it's that bowl over there.
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
I don't know, it seems kind of formal and, like, respectful.
Considering I barely
Interpret
fucking know
however
you.
you want, but there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Okay, and?
Whatever you say. It's not
There's
like
fire
an
right there that's not
obligation.
fake.
Yeah, how does that work?
There's
Why do they need
nothing
fake
to be
fire
angry
outside, but
about.
not real
Think of
fire
this as an
inside, where all the
academic
plants
term.
are?
This is what Deshret's been doing this entire time. He just keeps going around and filling up lamp oil.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true.
I swear to God, if King Deshret faked his own death because he was tired of people, I'm so into it.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's getting brighter. Oh, it
It's usually what
looks so
happens when you go up to a light
beautiful.
source. Is that Deshret?
This is actually a grave of one of his priests.
Wait.
I know that dog. I've seen him at the convention.
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among.
Among Us?
These are King Desh.
They left something behind. Yes. It's
Yes.
an elegy
Yes.
written in
Yes.
ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful
Says you're a
priest
little bitch.
Kasala.
So stop asking questions, bitch.
His wisdom is a miracle among the people,
Among Us?
deserving.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Yes, I'm a scribe. I have to know all languages, you dumb motherfucker.
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
I hate making jokes and then it being right.
He's not
Because it's just so
serious,
fucking
right?
far out there.
There's still something off about this place.
So I was like, I
Your
don't
mental
remember that
energy
being on the
is
curriculum.
too
Yeah.
concentrated.
What do you mean you learned 20 languages?
The sense
They
of
just told me,
life.
they just gave me a spear and told me to get out.
Is it trying?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
The fuck?
They hooked up to Siri? It's stinging my nostril.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains.
Why are you looking
So
at...
even the bones have Wi-Fi?
Excellent.
I
There's
knew
a
it.
device
The
from
5G
King Deshret's
irradiates them,
civilization
and they
in
become a
plain sight.
hotspot.
I'll transmit the information over and project it for.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the academia's rules?
You don't even need that eye patch. I can see your eye.
Yes.
I do it just to
However,
look cool and
under the
intimidate people.
circumstances,
Yeah,
I'd prefer you to see this for
really
yourself.
fucks with my vision.
You'll understand after watching it.
Okay, watch this YouTube video I just saw. It's pretty hilarious.
Allia's intro plays. What up, guys? Today we're gonna be talking to Ra, the Sun God.
But so too can knowledge be its demise.
Oh, they found oil.
Oh yeah, that's why
Disaster caught
it
us
failed.
unaware. It was knowledge that did not
They were
belong to this
invaded by
world.
the U.S.
King
America!
Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague.
So the moral of the story is never look for forbidden knowledge.
People's minds were
Stop
filled
questioning the
with
CCP. They know best.
dark gray scales spread across
Don't
their
look for oil, or
bodies.
the states will
Even
find
the
you.
land
Yeah, don't
was
crack.
stripped of
Don't
its
go
vigor.
near any oil plant.
Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Ruka Devata from the forests,
Who sealed away
damage
the
would have been irreversible.
ancient fucking knowledge.
She summoned the priests to
That's
build
actually what she did.
temples
Oh my
and
god.
infused into them the divine power of life.
So yeah,
disaster
basically the
was
moral of this
miraculously
cutscene, or the
tempered,
gist of it, is that King Deshret and Ruka Devata are actually friends.
preserved in our
And
village.
they sealed away the
Alas,
knowledge
the
because
miracle could not
learning about the
last.
crimes of the
As
CCP
long
is
as
forbidden.
knowledge continued to exist.
Don't
it would
go
forever
looking.
blight this world. In the end, The proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself.
Simp.
I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end.
There's a
It's
furry
Sino.
convention.
As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once
Simp.
more. In helping King Deshret
By the way,
to
that's what
eradicate
Nihito
forbidden
used to look like.
knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became
So,
that of a small
instead
child.
of
How strange. Now that I think of her,
drawing
I
or
no
like
longer have
going
any
with like
fear of
the
death,
adult versions of these
for I
people,
sense that
Hoyoverse
the
said,
spirit
hey, what
of
if we
life
just drew
will
these people
abide
as
with me
children?
during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert.
I mean, there is a lore
cling
reason
no
for it.
longer to past
Whenever
grievances,
whenever the Dendro
but
god
hold
uses her
tight
power, she
to the
basically
memory of this
loses
act of
age
benevolence.
because she uses her memories as her power, essentially.
So
was that?
she's part lobster. She can never die.
The priest's
Yes.
She just
memories.
molts. There's a lot of dead and Dendro Archons over here, skin-wise.
No, impossible.
The deity is a lie! He never wanted to wall them out!
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers.
They're clearly racist.
They're clearly meant to overthrow the government!
Was that the former Dendro?
They're putting lead in the water, damn it!
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology.
I mean, there is.
You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
That's his priest, I don't know what... That's not, like...
I've never heard the surviving followers of
I almost
King
went on a very
Deshret
bad
all
tangent.
gathered in Aru village.
Almost went on a very,
Do not make mistakes.
very bad tangent.
We refuse to believe any of King Deshret's death. The all but total annihilation of our civilization.
They call
was
it
all
mad.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
If they both have nukes, who's stopping them?
We saw her as nothing more than a traitor. Who stabbed us in the back.
For a
in
second,
our
I was
moment of
confused
crisis.
when you said mad because we have a thing in
It's like us
mad
humans,
up here, but with
fighting,
two Ds, and it's
feuding,
Mothers Against Drunk Drivers.
double-crossing each other to survive.
I think both apply here,
You were blinded by your prejudice.
but only in one eye.
The other one just can't see shit.
Yeah.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart,
You mean I?
how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known.
He pulls out a sword and stabs
Am I
himself.
really supposed to believe that after all these
Dishonor!
years,
Yeah.
all this time,
Everything I know is a lie and just...
Raman, that's enough.
Ramen. Stop
Give
it.
a rest. You're starting
Give
to
me
make a
those
fool of
noodles.
yourself.
You can't handle them.
Dia,
They're flaming hot.
my Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
I don't know. You can still try to overthrow the academia. I mean,
Yeah.
are your people really gonna trust you? You went in with like 4 people of the academia, and then you come out believing the academia. That's like a psyop waiting to happen. They'll probably kill you on the spot.
Exactly. That's
Hey,
basically what he says,
How
though.
you doing?
Is like, how am I gonna explain this?
How
Eh,
am I drunk
I'll
and
live.
still making the same predictions that like turn out to be true?
I should probably go.
How?
Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Well, probably hide my face and never show it here.
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. But please, give me some time.
It's not gonna.
Well, I guess that's for me to do.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
You're afraid you're gonna get ostracized, whatever.
seem
It's
to
fucking
finally
you. Everything you knew is a
Yes.
lie.
They're gonna cut off my head.
Yeah,
all
whatever.
Must have been rough.
Eye for an eye makes the world blind. Blah blah blah. Forbidden knowledge. Go away with you.
Ramon's no fool. Being the
Raman,
leader
are you
of your own
taking the
faction
only
in the
elevator that
desert
brought
is
us
no
here?
easy feat. It's too bad he was held back
Fuck
by
you,
a
academia. I
belief
never
that
believed you
The outcome
anyways.
is at least as favorable.
Hear a large explosion in the background.
We should get
Whole
going,
place
too.
collapses.
Let's head back.
Hey, Sign, are you okay?
Release
I'm having chest pain.
Stop yelling.
Okay.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is...
Thanks for agreeing to help.
Yeah,
We shattered your
I
worldview.
think we... But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
My people hate you, and me.
Where
I'm
are
the only ally.
perpetrators?
They're still going to overthrow the academia.
I'll bring you to them.
I mean, that's what we're trying to do anyways. It's just that, you know, before they wanted to, they didn't want to believe
these
us.
are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Who are you?
Oh no, it's the scribe!
Oh, they're sane.
Yep.
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
Pulls out
Time
a
to find a
gun.
new god. Time to find a new god because he ain't saving you now.
Where's your god now?
They're trying to find you.
That's right.
Oh no, he's shirtless.
General Mahamatra? No.
Put your chits away.
Mahamatra, please.
Painless.
We never made to make fun of you for being a furry and, you know, being shirtless.
You
Shirts
should
are very
know
hard to
that
figure out, I
I'm
promise.
coming For you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I did not expect him to
Could
sound
do
like that.
Worse.
Like, let's go, Scoob.
Please have mercy.
Start talking.
Zoinks!
Otherwise, I'll have to.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently.
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Actually, he's our peer, not our superior.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
Shove it up
Shove
our
it up our
ass.
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
You just hear like a dink as the canned knowledge hits the ground
You
as
don't
they're
wanna
squatting.
make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Be my guest, be my guest. Put our service to the test.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
That sure didn't
Huh?
sound like a fancy metaphor.
I didn't say anything, I just walked
You're
up.
serious, aren't you?
How
You
did
clicked the
know?
dialogue option.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
There's no use hiding it now. Yes,
You just walk
you're
up, don't
right.
say anything. How did you know?
The academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them.
A new
and to the
god.
people of It may
Yep.
seem as if Sumeru's academics are
Can you
thriving,
create a new god?
but ever since the death
Yeah,
of
that's
Greater
what they're trying
Lord
to do.
Is that like-
Rukkhadra, the withering of Irminsul
you
has been getting worse recently.
Scaramouche.
The sages have tried.
I thought they meant
everything
like
could
they were
think
doing it
of,
like through
but
like
nothing's worked.
Bunsen burners
I'm
and
always
shit.
hearing them say things like,
Like they were
"If
trying to
only
find the
Greater
god
Lord
compound and they're just
Rukkhadra
gonna
was
feed
still
it to
with
somebody.
us."
Continue.
No.
And then
They're
someone
basically
from the Fatui showed up.
extracting people's brain
called
juice
him
and
the
shoving it into
doctor.
a robot.
He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the academia.
brought the Nokis.
The doctor was previously expelled from the academia.
They traded it for
At first,
3,000
the
boxes of
sages
pasta.
discounted him in disdain. But
That's
when
just
he
the
said
first
those
installment.
words,
Do you know how much pasta
everyone's
is?
expression, he asked them, "Do you wish to create?"
I don't even know what the fuck is fettuccine.
I didn't even know they made noodles that size.
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet.
What?
Garadouche.
After that, they harvested dreams via the Sebzerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output.
Yeah, we remember that.
With the doctor's help
Mm-hmm.
and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
I don't know, it just comes out labeled that way.
Call it an educated guess? The Academia's been trying to
Okay,
figure
so
out
I'm
the
not
exact
far
source
off.
of the Scholar's madness, but nobody can explain the
I love
cause of this
the
phenomenon.
eremite in the background with her
Surely you
head,
can see
her
what
hand on her
man
head.
lies
She's like
by
these
Valhatham.
fucking crazy fucks.
If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher.
Or it's just a jumbled mess.
It's the source
Yeah,
of...
or if it's just complete fucking nonsense.
It's like when kings and lords get so inbred that all they can do is spit, and it's like, oh, it's divine. They're on a different plane of existence.
The Academia
It's like,
doesn't
no, they're
care
barely
about who their
alive.
god is. It is
How
as
could we
if they are
possibly
cursed with a desire
comprehend?
for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their
Ooh,
entire
big words.
lives
Look at
in
this
respect
fancy
to
man over
sources of
here.
light. For the sages,
Phototaxis?
their only source of hope is the existence of a deity
something
who
about,
embodies
like,
the acme of wisdom.
going towards the light or
This
something
is
like
but
that.
a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of
Here,
wisdom
I'll look up the
means
actual
stumbling in
definition.
Thank
darkness for
you.
the duration of their life.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali
The bodily
mean to
movement of
you?
a motile organism in response to life, either towards the source of light or away from it.
Is
So
she
yeah, I
not a
was
true
not
god
too far
present
off.
in this world? If
I
you
don't
already
know,
have
but
a new
why
god,
does it have the word
why try to
taxing?
create another
Like,
one?
you're taxing light? What?
They're using light as a taxi.
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god.
Yeah, because she's a child.
When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the
They tried to
sages hoped
smother her in a
she would
crib.
be as wise. They found that at the time she possessed no more intelligence than
It's a little dark.
any ordinary
I'm
human
sorry.
child. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis.
She just kept
had been
eating
used to
gnocchis.
power the Akasha. Slowly
Her
but
hunger
surely,
could not be
the princess
satiated.
began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
I thought this was obvious.
You've chosen death.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery.
Where are we going?
Go to Cheesecake Factory.
Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And
Why?
these two
You have
scholars,
literally
they're
3 or
coming
4 people who, like, can wield elements. Would you really need the fucking guards?
Sure. As
Nah,
you
it's
wish.
beneath us, apparently.
Okay, cool.
We don't want you to, have to defend people on an escort mission. No, we'll just have you wait 2 days instead.
We'll be fine.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each
What
one
happened
has
to
a
Show Not
dedicated
Tell?
caregiver to look after them. The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision too.
What?
Really great work, everyone.
What?
Show not tell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a trope in like writing is you show it happening.
Oh, I
instead
thought you
of
were like
telling.
doing a thing of like, don't ask, don't tell. I'm like, that's an awful thing to do. That's what the army did, and that was awful.
No.
Hey, say something. Stop spacing out.
Come
I
on,
never
is
say
there
anything.
Nothing left to talk about?
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Please do.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
I don't know.
Save
Gods
Save-
above,
save
you're not
the
talking
god?
about work.
So you were still withholding some information?
Yes, but I have my reasons.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it's
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like
It seems like there'll be more issues to face in the days ahead than I...
I'm just here talking to my twin. I'm
Yeah,
a
wait,
crip and he's a blood.
still.
Who the fuck
now's a
are
good
they?
time to make
I
our
know one's
next
supposed to be
move.
Uncle Apu,
It's
but who's the
time to make
other?
a plan.
Or Anpu? Anpu? I don't know. I forget.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
Stop using big words.
So, everyone,
He just wants to feel
Crush
smart,
the
okay?
sages
Yeah, apparently.
and rescue our god. That is our ultimate
But
goal.
it's a god.
Yeah?
Does the god really need rescue?
She's in a Pokeball. You gotta break her
Let's
out.
brainstorm a little
Oh,
more about
yeah.
what other resources we can
I
draw
forgot
on.
that's what happened at like the 6th episode.
The next time we gather
the
here,
fifth,
we
I
must
think.
have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
It won't.
But we don't have a plan yet, Paimon. How do you know? Alright, time to wait 2 days.
hate
Oh,
it.
wait.
I hate it here.
You have to leave the chief's house. And I think you wait 2 days and then come back. Hey guys, see you in 2 days. They look at the window, you're just standing there.
Like, unmoving. Let me see if I can find a window and I'll wait 2 days.
Can I come in yet?
What are you guys doing in there? Guys playing Uno?
Oh, can I play? Oh, you got some chocolate? Can I have some?
Please let me in.
I promise I'll be good.
It's so cold out here. And then hot, and then cold again. So I stood there for 40 days and 40 nights. Asking to come in.
Oh, come on, man.
Candace, we're here!
Can my dick fit in your mouth?
Got him.
Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Where?
Oh,
Well, what are we
inside the
waiting
chief's
for?
house
Let's join
that you
them.
were just standing in front of.
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
Please say my name at least once.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
Say my name. Say it.
What do you think?
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, why not?
Okay.
It's not like I have a choice.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
Because we already figured out the plan.
Discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
We
Are you
were
ready?
standing outside looking at you.
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know.
All right,
I gotta admit,
I didn't hear it.
The point
I
of
blacked out.
discussion is to
There was
arrive
text
at a
in front of my
solution.
eyes. I couldn't see.
Let's
Yeah,
cut
she
the
has,
small
I
talk
want to
and
see
move
you,
to
and then I
the
just fucking
point.
went blank.
You're making
You're finally done.
You're finally awake.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later.
Okay. Bye.
All right, so this is probably one
Come
of the
on,
better
don't
parts
give
of
me
the
that
quest
face.
because it's
I know what you're
all
going to
like
say.
actually stuff happening.
I'll be
Cool.
careful.
But I'm already at an hour.
That's what
I
I
know.
wanted to hear. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
No, not really.
Their face is just completely blank.
No, I was told nothing and I blacked out.
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions.
Can
And
you?
based on
Because you would know when you sent that little shit with us, I'd be pissed.
But you're already.
Candace gave us a compliment!
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Your dudes speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that. Although you won't be
Candace,
coming
these
with
nuts
us,
fit in your
we'll
mouth.
be sure to remember your words.
She like gets a relief every time someone says her name.
I'm very glad to hear that.
Very glad to hear
Said
my
the
name.
Same thing to everyone here today as I said to you. when
Stand
you
by
arrived.
for the joke.
You're safe. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So
Thank you,
please,
Candace.
you're
Candace,
welcome.
dick fit in your mouth!
And thank you for taking my good luck
She just yells it every time.
with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Cool. Please don't.
Myself.
Can you... You're gonna pray which god, because that kind of matters here. I think I'm gonna cut it here,
All right.
because I can only take so much of this game, and every time I play it, I feel myself getting closer to death.
Oh, the next part's actually kind of decent.
So you say about a lot of these parts.